Hello. So hello everybody and welcome to today's video. And in today's video, light's a bit strong on there. That was better. Basically, we're just having a little talk about cows. No, we're not talking about cows. Although we've just bedded them up behind us, these calves. And they're very happy now. They've got nice clean beds, a bit of food. But we are talking about I'll just switch the engine off on the JCB and not have a talk. So I just left that running because I put bail in there. But we're just going to talk about it's happening basically. The NFU have organised a rally for farmers in London on. Do you mind being quiet? Very important this. Rally on the 19th of November in Westminster, as far as I'm aware. Basically, it's a peaceful protest. With farmers, I think, as far as I'm aware, anyone can go. Anyone that shows willing can go. But they've organised the rally. It's basically a peaceful protest for farmers to just go and basically say, look, you're destroying UK farming now with what you've just done with the increasing the inheritance tax for farmers on family farms, because you're basically going to wipe out farming altogether, because that's basically what they're going to do. And personally, my own opinion is, which is a good thing of YouTube, I can get my personal opinion across. You're going to wipe all farmers out. You're going to have to import all your food from another country. I would like to see every other country out there ban exporting food to Great Britain, because then the UK government will actually see that actually we do need farmers, because without them we're going to die of starvation. So that's my own opinion, by the way. It's not going to be a massive protest like what you see in France. I'll get some pictures up if I can, because French farmers farmers across Europe, I don't think it's just French farmers that are renowned for doing this, where they actually go and chuck slurry on government buildings, muck spreads roads, dump soil, muck, drive all the tractors down the motorways and bring all traffic to a halt. Although I would be in favour of doing that. Sorry for coughing, it's just a bit dusty straw. But basically, yeah, that's basically what's going to happen. Basically what's not going to happen, because it's just going to be a peaceful protest. In this country, it's a very hard thing to do. Go and do something like that. What the French farmers do when they dump muck and spread police cars, and because in fact you're actually going to turn the public against you. They're going to see that you're plastering some innocent person's car with slurry. That's they're not going to be very thankful, are they really? But I do agree in the sense that we need to get the point across that we need to stick together and basically get farming where it should be, and that is not where the government think it should be, which is by imposing a big inheritance tax on farmers. They do need to reverse that, because it's just it's stupidity. You're trying to wipe out an industry. So Keir Starmer, if you're watching this, very unlikely that you're ever going to see this, but why are you trying to wipe out UK farmers? You've promised that you'd look after us, and you've broken one of your government, your campaign promises when you were in running up to be Prime Minister. You've lied to us all. And if you had any balls on you, this is a good question for you, Keir, if you're watching this, no doubt you are. If you've got any balls on you, call a general election, because you'll soon see you've turned everyone against you, pal. Because wow, you're trying to ruin an industry. You say you want to build one of the fastest growing economies in the world. You're not going to do that by wiping out an industry that's trying to feed you. I would love to see you go hungry, because you need a farmer 3 times a day. But anyway, the point I'm trying to get across is, I've just come into the JCB to sit down and finish this off because it's raining now outside. Sums up 2024, that. But the point is, Labour government are trying to, well, they're saying they're not, but it's quite obvious that they are. They're trying to destroy an industry, i.e. farming, by putting in whacking a big inheritance tax on anything we inherit, which before we would have paid inheritance tax, because there were a lot of comments on, I had a few comments on the last video I did about this, saying, well, why should farmers be excused inheritance tax? We're not excused inheritance tax. We do pay inheritance tax. It's the fact that the government have upped it bloody sky high to try and bankrupt us. You know, that's not right. They shouldn't do that. They're doing that because they've got a big black hole in their budget, and they're trying to get money in from somewhere. You know, that's top and bottom of it. They're trying to punish an industry which is already on its knees. I will put out there, because we've got pressures from supermarkets and red tape and farm assurance and basically food standards agencies and all that. And we have one of the highest welfare standards in the world as British farming as an industry, and you're just devaluing it. Well, not the person that's writing the comments, but the Labour Party is trying to, and they're trying to destroy us. Why should they single-handedly try to destroy farming as an industry? Because farming is tough enough as it is, and then you're adding that on top, and then why it's not very appealing for young people to carry on farming. You know what I mean? And you need a farmer 3 times a day. It's something you need. You need farmers to feed people, because, like, for instance, you've got all these illegal immigrants that are coming into the country on boats and what have you, crossing the channel or on back of lorries, and the government's quite willing to put up them in houses and what have you. But you haven't got enough housing, so it's like they're trying to get rid of farmland, destroy farmers so they can build houses on the land, but then you've got no food to feed the illegal immigrants. You know what I mean? It's not right, really. Well, it's definitely not right. But back on the subject, it's happening 19th of November, Tuesday night. Yeah, Tuesday the 19th of November. It's organised by the NFU. Protest to London. Have your say, basically. It's basically a rally, peaceful protest. It won't be like what you see in France or abroad, where they dump muck in the road or go down the street slowly on tractors and what have you. But it'll just be a peaceful protest, just to let people know that farmers are very upset with what the Labour Party have set out in their budget, and it needs to be reversed with immediate effect, really, because farming can't carry on otherwise. It's basically going to be the end of British agriculture, which is ridiculous. Why would you get rid of an industry that you depend on to survive? So, but yeah, that's top and bottom of it, really. But I won't be there. I wish I could. But if you can go and support British farmers. Look after, support farmers, because as far as I'm aware, anyone can go. It's not excluded to just farmers. General public could go and show their support. That they can get themselves there and help your farmers out. When like me, I haven't got the time to go. But yeah, if you can go and show your support for a local farmer, please do, because at the minute there's not going to be much future in farming if the Labour Party carry on the way they are, and in their own, as it's coming across, they're trying to destroy us. Right, so I'd just like to end this video on a separate note. Something I've just forgotten to touch on in this subject is the public probably look at farming and see the perception of farming and think, oh, we've got brand new tractors and what have you on the road. They pass on the road and think, oh, farmers, they're doing quite well. They've got new shiny machinery that's worth £100,000 each. They think, oh, we're doing quite well. I'll just put it out there that actually there's a good chance that that's not actually paid for.
it's on like either a long-term hire agreement or on a finance agreement where they pay a deposit, and then you're paying so much money a month comes out the farmer's bank account to pay for that piece of machinery. That's happening a lot, and that, you know, farmers haven't paid for them pieces of machinery. A few of them will have been, don't get me wrong, but most of the time it won't have been, and that's probably what the public are seeing the wrong side of farming. They're thinking, oh well, the farmer's got that brand new tractors. They've got hundreds of thousands of pounds static bank account ready to pay off any unexpected bills. They haven't, and that's why we can't afford to pay a massive increase in inheritance tax. We haven't got the money there to do so. So the business will go under technically. So I just thought I'd just put that in at the end of the video. Just leave you some happy cows. Well, I think they're happy. Still out grazing grass. One bull in there as well. That black cow. Whoa, that black cow there, she's bulling. Remember her for later. But yeah, I'll leave the video here. Sorry for waffling on, and I'll see you in my next one. Subscribe, please, because I really appreciate more new subscribers. So I'll see you in my next one. See you. Bye.